Yes, we can hear you. You hear me clearly. Go spit the damn truth. Now do you feel me? You know we feel you. So I'ma spit the damn truth till I'm through.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we can hear you. You hear me clearly. Go spit the damn truth.
Woo!
You know we feel you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cowboys Nation, what's good? Yes. Man. Boy, it was something else today. It was something else today. Yes, had him talking about throwing the towel. Yeah. Y'all ready to get this popping? Let's go ahead and get it popping, ladies and gentlemen. We got to talk about this. Let's go.
And the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys?
Yes. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, Cowboys Nation and angry Cowboy fans around the world? It's your boy, the Angry Cowboys fan here on YouTube, the place where you can find my raw and uncut emotions about the Dallas Cowboys 24/7, 365. And as long as I'm alive, y'all know it's DC for life, baby. And if you're DC for life, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And put some fire emojis in the chats for that 40 burger that we just put on the Washington Commanders, boy. Yes. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, my goodness. Boy, that was a game. That's what I'm talking about. Let me go ahead and see who in the chat. Say what's up. What's going on, Jared, man? Salute, brother. Salute. Yo, the real gangster nip. What's happening? You know we them boys. What's going on, Slice World? Cruiser Cruise. Yes. Oh, my God. Oh, I'm hyped. Well, y'all can see I'm hyped. On Turkey Day. That's how we do. We had them. Y'all done seen Rocky, like I said. So I'm about to hit y'all with what they were talking about. We had Washington out there talking about throw the towel, boy, throw the towel. Throw the damn towel. Oh, man. Oh, let me calm down. Talk to Cowboys Nation real quick. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what you get when you play complimentary football. This is what you get. This is what you get when the offense, defense, and special teams are on the same page. This right here, this game against the Washington Commanders is why I was so critical on the Dallas Cowboys when they played the Panthers. This right here, what we've seen tonight, that's Cowboys football. That is Cowboys football, how you supposed to play. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. All right, let me go ahead and look at the chat real quick, see if we got any more people up in here. Yeah, oh my goodness, man. I am super psyched. I ain't even, boy. Super psyched. All right, let's go. 45-10, Cowboys Nation. Against a divisional opponent. Against a team that usually plays us tough. They came to town and got that work. They got the business put all over them, angry Cowboys fans. So let's go ahead and hit the offense real quick. Dak Prescott, our franchise quarterback, 22 of 32 for 331 yards passing, 4 touchdowns, 1 rush for 10 yards, 0 interceptions, and 0 sacks. Woo! You can't ask for much better, Cowboys Nation. Tony Pollard, 13 carries for 79 yards and a tub. He got more yards than he did against the Carolina Panthers, and he got another touchdown. Also, Cowboy Nation, I don't know if you guys know, but we didn't have a receiver to hit a 100-yard mark. But Dak Prescott, that man distributed that ball around the field. He got 10, count them, 10 different receivers involved. Now that is how you play complimentary football. Boy, I tell you, I'm watching that game, and man, those fourth quarter explosions, man, it's something serious. The last 2 games, there has been a fourth quarter explosion with Deron Bland being involved. We're going to get into that a little later. Grown man Bland. Hashtag that. Grown man Bland. Let that start trending, Cowboys Nation. Whew. Man, I got to keep checking the chat, see if anybody come in, see what we working with, see how everybody doing. How did everybody like this game? That's what I'm trying to find out. Let's go. Yeah, boy. Every time Dak threw a touchdown, I'm over here, like imitating his cadence, like, yeah, here we go. I know it don't hit like Dak Prescott, but I was over here screaming the whole night. That's how you play football. Yes. All right, let's go ahead. Luna Love, what is happening with you? Glad everybody could join me on this live, on this celebratory live on Thanksgiving. We were eating turkey, dressing, mashed potatoes. We eating all that stuff. And Washington Commanders got to eat a 40 burger. Woo! Yes. All right. We're going to say what's up. Jared, what's happening with you? What's happening? All right, the lunatic is in the house. Let's go, Cowboys Nation. All right. Love. D'Angelo Brown, what's up, homie? Yeah, all right. Let's get to a little bit of the chats. Boom. All right. We them boys for life. The real gangster nip. You know it. We them boys. They them boys. They showed that they them boys. They show what type of football that Dallas can play. What type of football we can play. Nobody can hang with us if we play the way we played tonight. Nobody can hang with us. These fourth quarter explosions, yeah, let it be tied up, in the middle of the third. These fourth quarter explosions, we pull off. It's a wrap. But let's go ahead and boom. Yeah, slice with the fire emojis. Right. Let's see. Lunatic. And Dak missed some easy. Yes, he did. He did. And that's going to factor into my my overall grade of how the Cowboys played tonight. He did miss some open passes. I believe it was, who was it? Was it Schoon that he overthrew? But hey, what's going on? What's going on with your girl? All right. We got a super chat in the building. Super chat in the building. Yes. Yeah, it wasn't Philly, but grown man Bland got that pick 6. Man, you can't ask for anything better. For real. You cannot ask for anything better. I appreciate the super chat. I truly thank you. It wasn't against Philly, but he got it. That's what I'm talking about. Earl, again, I truly appreciate you for that super chat. Y'all, I'm going to try to get to everybody's comment, but those who I can't get to, y'all know we got the super chats, but I always tell you there's no pressure. You know what I'm saying? So, boom. Luna Love says 10 different receivers. Yeah, that man was distributing the ball. You get the ball. There was no receiver over 100 yards, but I don't care. When you get all your receiving core involved, when you get that, you can't ask for anything more. No, you can't ask. There were a few drops. Um, there were a few drops by our tight ends. I believe CD Lamb had a drop too, but you could tell like he was looking for a pass interference, but he didn't get it. And he's like, okay, we'll get you back. And we got him back. Tub after tub, 4 touchdowns. So is Dak further in the MVP conversation, Cowboys Nation? I believe so. I believe so. Boom. Cooks he almost had 100 yards. He did. He almost had 100 yards. But nobody broke it, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that because if you over there playing complimentary football and you don't break it, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? That ball was evenly distributed amongst everybody. I mean, shoot, even Brooks got a catch. He's credited with a catch in the stats. So Dak was doing his thing tonight, boy. Whew, something serious. Yeah, but yeah, like Luna Love said, they overcame the drops. And that's what it takes for a winning formula in the NFL, a winning formula in any type of football. You go out there and you make a mistake, you make a drop, you pick it up. You know what I'm saying? You get it together, you get it right. Boy, it looked good tonight. It looked good. But let's get to some more comments. Boom. Let Dak deal. Extend him. Jerry and Steve. Yeah, you gotta extend Dak. For all the Dak haters out there, are you not entertained? I've said this before. Are you not entertained? And I know what people gonna say, and I'm waiting on them to say it because I will be getting on them if they say it. You know, speak and everything. They be kind of acting a little good, except for Acho. But if they come on the show, if it's tomorrow or if it's Monday, and they try to talk noise about Dak Prescott or the Cowboys or they didn't play anybody, things like that, I'm on them. I'm on them because we didn't play nobody, but at the same time, it's a divisional game. And at the same time, when we play these nobodies, we blow them out. Plain and simple. We don't let them stick around. You know, we don't have close games with them. The only close game that we really had was with the Chargers. And that was a hard-fought battle. And I'm glad we were able to have that battle, you know, under our belts. But for the most part, anybody that we were supposed to beat, except for the Cardinals, anybody we were supposed to beat got dealt with. For real. And I'm loving every minute of it. Boom. All right, the lunatic. Hashtag grown man bland. Yeah. Riverboat Ron. Jack Del Rio. See you. See you. All right. Boom. We got. Oh, we jumping around here. Other one Gangsta Nip said. Gangsta Nip said, I'm watching this game and saying, we can go to the Super Bowl. I'm not the type to be like, we headed to the Super Bowl, but I am the type, like you said, Gangsta Nip, I am the type to be like, yo, with this team, we can do it. With this team, anything's possible. And do you guys understand now what I mean by we need to win home field advantage? Y'all understand what I'm saying? Because if we win home field advantage, we play like this at home. We get it done at home. Just imagine people having to come to Dallas and having to play the Cowboys in Jerry's world through the playoffs. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, it's going to be a battle for them. Man, whew, I was hyped. Jared says, this is a win to be proud of. Yes, it is definitely a win to be proud of. Boom, let me go ahead and heart that on your Verl. It's definitely a win to be proud of. There's no way that any hater, I don't care if it's Dan Orlovsky, you know, any hater, Shady McCoy, even though, like I said, Shady's been acting good. But I don't care what kind of hater you have out there. There is nothing about this win that they could pick apart. Yeah, there's a couple drops, but you'll have that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the defense kind of got a little nicked up with the run, but we overcame that. And we got the dub. And that's what good teams do, right, Cowboy Nation? They overcome the odds, and they get the dub at the end of the game. We got the dub times 3. I said they should have dropped the 40 burger on hey, we got a new subscriber. Hey, thank you for subscribing to the channel. I truly, truly appreciate you. Thank you for subscribing to what we do here. Very important, very important. You guys are the MVPs of this channel. But ladies and gentlemen, man, I couldn't have asked for anything better. For real, for real. So let's go ahead and get to the defensive stuff. Defense, they look great during this game. Little bit of issue on the run. They would gash just for about 6 yards a clip, and it kind of irked me. But at the same time, when your defense is letting runs go like that a little bit, your offense picks up. And our offense picked up. Boy, Tubbs. I know automatic Brandon Aubrey, he missed the extra point, but hey, dude, you're doing good. You're doing good. Don't let that discourage you. Keep kicking them things. Keep being as accurate as you possibly can. Because the last dude we had, he kind of let us down in the playoffs. So you're doing a good job, Brandon Aubrey. Continue. But, Washington was moving the ball a little bit. They were moving the ball a little bit, but our defense stood up. We stood up, held them to 10 points. Had a total of 4 sacks. 2 from Jonathan Hankins. You don't really hear that name too much, but 2 from Jonathan Hankins. 1.5 sacks from Micah Parsons. The Lion ate tonight. 1.5 sacks for him, and then 0.5 sack for Dante Fowler. But I think the biggest thing with the defense, and y'all know it, grown man Bland. Ron Bland makes history in the Cowboys books as well as the NFL history books. 5th pick 6 on the season. Man, Verl said that we were hoping that it would happen against the Philadelphia Eagles, but man, this man turned right back around after the Carolina Panthers game and said, nah, I'm breaking it tonight. And he broke the record tonight. Oh man, when he got that pick 6, I was like, go, go, go. And then I seen the 2 receivers, they had caught up with him. I'm like, man, he ain't gonna get it. He swiped their hands like a running back. He looked like Debo Samuels out there, swiping hands and going in for that touchdown. That boy looked good. He looked good. But how did you guys and gals feel whenever he caught that pick 6? What was going through y'all head? Boy, because I'm like, go, go, go. Oh, man, couldn't ask for anything better. And did y'all know, since Dan Quinn has been coaching the defense, we have had a total of 84 takeaways, and that's the most in the NFL. Dan Quinn is doing something with these guys. I know we talk about we dropping safeties down at linebacker and stuff like that. We need some more linebacker depth, and we do. We definitely do. But what we have, Dan Quinn is using these guys to their maximum potential. And I don't know if anybody knows, did Marquise Bell come back into the game, because I remember he got injured. There was an injury involving him, and I just want to know if he came back to the game. But anyway, I said that the Cowboys needed to make a statement. In my last video, I said that they needed to make a statement. I thought that they would make that statement in Carolina, but, to a lot of people, they didn't. But this game, the smack was laid down, straight up and down. But, all right. So let me go to the chat real quick, because I'm going to give y'all my standouts for the game. I want to know who y'all standouts were, for real, for real. Let me know in the comment section. All right, what we got? I'm catching up with these comments real quick. Okay. Share. Like and sub it up. Don't be a turkey. Yeah, don't be a turkey. We got done eating it. I tell you, boy, I went over to the in-laws' house at about 1 o'clock and, ate up. We had 2 places to go today. Ate up and everything, and I got home, boy, my eyes were so heavy. I'm like, man, I got to take a nap. because I got to be up and I got to talk to Cowboys Nation after we get this dub. So was able to do that. Went to the second spot. Was watching the game at the second spot while we was eating, and then I told him, I was like, "Listen, this game is getting crazy. The offense is starting to click. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go get my live ready, so I can talk to Cowboys Nation after we get this dub." And I appreciate everybody being here. All right, Vero K, the thing of beauty. Didn't think he was gonna make it. See, I didn't think he was gonna make it either. I'm sitting here, my toes curling. I'm like in my seat, like, come on, come on. And he made it. Oh man, it was like seeing my own kid break a record. For real, it was. Oh man. D'Angelo Brown says, didn't Teddy Bruschi guarantee a win that Washington was going to beat the Cowboys? How'd that pan out for you, Teddy? Oh man, I got a homie that is a Washington Commanders. He's a fan, and I was like, bro, I tagged him on the book. I was like, just checking in on you, see how you doing. He was like, man, I'm switching to the Raiders. I told him, I was like, that ain't any better. You might as well just come on over, come to Death Row, come on over to the Cowboys. Yeah, the lunatic says, just like with Micah, you take 88 away and somebody else will torture. That is it. That's complimentary, baby. Whether it's defense or offense, you take CeeDee Lamb away, Brandon Cooks gonna scorch you. You take Brandon Cooks away, CeeDee Lamb got you. I have yet to see a game where they have taken both of those receivers away and we've had to really rely on somebody else after the bye, I should say. After our offense started clicking. And since the bye, like, we have been clicking. We may have a loss to the Philadelphia Eagles, but we have been clicking. Boy. All right, Luna Love says, if Dak continues this level of play, he deserves an extension. This shows you what Dak Prescott is capable of. When a great scheme and a great quarterback come together, magic happens. So I truly feel, and I believe that, the Dak haters go, he ain't won no big games. No. He was supposed to beat up on the Washington Commanders. He was supposed to beat up on the Carolina Panthers. Bro, 4 tubs? 4 touchdowns? Not, man, come on. You got to give credit where credit is due. I believe right now, not even if Dak continues to play at this level, I'm saying right now, the man deserves an extension. For real. Because if you don't extend Dak Prescott, where are we going from here? Where are we going from over 300 yards, 4 touchdowns, no sacks, no interceptions? Where are we going? I swear, I ain't looking at Cooper Rush because, we can look at Cooper Rush every time he comes in at the fourth quarter. He is not ready or able to lead this team for 17 games in a season and into the playoffs. No, Dak deserves his extension. Jerry, Steven, extend this man. You heard it here first from the Angry Cowboy. Extend him. You could argue, Jerry says it right here, you can argue that Dak is elite now. Yes. If y'all still considering Josh Allen after the games that he had, I know he had his bounce back game, but if you could consider Josh Allen elite, you got to have Dak Prescott in that conversation. I don't want to hear that he's playing an elite level of football. No, he is an elite quarterback. And I know you got to have the Dak haters out there. He ain't elite. What has he won? Stop it. Just stop it. I'm not trying to hear it. Not trying to hear it. We're okay. If we beat Seattle and Philly, Dak will be right smack in the middle of MVP talk. If we go through this gauntlet and Dak leads us, let's say, 5 games in that gauntlet? If Dak leads us even 4-1, that man deserves to be in the middle of the MVP conversation. I don't want him to take the MVP. I don't want him to take it home because superstition, but he should be in those MVP talks. And you got Tony Romo and Nance on there talking about, man, they can win the Super Bowl. The Cowboys could win the Super Bowl. Philly fans, if I got any Philly fans or any 49ers fans in here, it ain't us saying that we can win the Super Bowl. It's Tony Romo. It's the announcers. They're saying we can win the Super Bowl. And we can. We can. We play how we played tonight and then have fourth quarter explosions the way we do. It's a wrap. It's a wrap for any team. And I love it. Oh my God. I know you guys love it. Okay, Little Love says I still would prefer to see Lance instead of Cooper for him to get some reps. I'm behind you. 100% I'm behind you. I want to see what Trey has. Like, don't let us trade for Trey, sit him on the bench, let him see everything and let him, see how the quarterbacks work and everything, and then trade him. Why are we going to sit here and get this guy ready for NFL play and then just trade him? I honestly think Jerry has something up his sleeves. And if Dak didn't play to the level that we know he could play like this game, then they were going to threaten Trey Lance with him. But now he's doing his thing. They ain't going to have no choice but to extend that man. Pay that man. Let's go ahead and get it over with so we can focus on CeeDee Lamb and we can focus on the Lion. Because Micah Parsons is coming up and we got to pay that man. He is not walking. You are stuck in Cowboys Nation, Micah Parsons. Jared says, Joy is improving, being more objective. I watched a couple episodes of Speak after they got finished with the Carolina Panthers and before this game. And I was expecting them to, forget the Cowboys. The Cowboys should win this game, blah, 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 blah. But everybody was actually pro-Cowboy except for Emmanuel Acha. And I think that, I don't know if they seeing content. I don't know if they seeing the Dak attack. I don't know if they seeing the angry Cowboys fan. But I don't know if Micah Parsons got to him. But I don't know if executives went up to him like, y'all need to change y'all tune. Cowboys Nation out there is angry. They're going to stop tuning in. And if they stop tuning in, we're going to lose about 25-30% of our viewers. For real. But they are kind of improving. But as soon as they slip, I'm on their heads. All right, Luna Love says, Niners is our kryptonite. They are. They are. The 49ers are our kryptonite. But I feel that the equalizer is home field. If we can get home field advantage, somehow we go in, we get it done against Philly, and then Philly loses again, we could get home field. And if we get home field, it's a wrap. We get that first round bye, and then there's only 2 games. And then we in there. That is the best. That's the easiest path to the Super Bowl for the Dallas Cowboys. But if we don't get it, we got to fight. Got to continue to fight. And I believe that Dak Prescott is showing that dog. His 8th year in the league, showing that dog, that fight, that grit. He is being a true franchise quarterback, and he's playing like it right now. All right. Jared said the Eagles struggle with Washington. The Eagles struggle with everybody they play. But what separates a good team from a great team is when you struggle, you find a way to win. And they find a way to win all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know somebody said in the comments before, like, why is it the Eagles always find a way to win, but when the Cowboys beat a lesser opponent, it's like they're supposed to do it? Like, you shouldn't, with the Carolina Panthers, you shouldn't have had to find a way to win. It should have just been a win, secured win. But that's neither here nor there. I was critical on them about, the Carolina Panthers. They came back and answered the call and put 45 on Washington. Gotta love it. Boom. It's the Niners standing in our way. And the Niners, You know the Niners are going to come in there. They're going to do a lot of misdirect, a lot of motion. They're going to play with aggression. They're going to try to play bully ball. Now that they have all their pieces back, they're going to try to play bully ball. We have to beat them at their own game. And I believe if we see the Niners in the playoffs, we probably have to go back to Levi Stadium. Third time's a charm, Cowboys Nation. It won't happen a third time. We will not get eliminated by the San Francisco 49ers for a third time. I hate to say this is our year, but the window is wide open. I won't say this is our year, but I will say that the window is wide open. Boom. D-Web. We headed in the right direction. We are definitely trending upwards. The defensive play, even though we still struggle with the run a little bit, the defensive play has been lights out. The offense has stood up. I believe in the last 2 games, the offensive line have kept Dak Prescott clean. There have been 0 sacks. If my recollection is right, there's been 0 sacks. But Randy, hashtag Dak, hashtag Duran record setting, all pro, first team, DC for life. Let's go, Cowboys. That's what I'm talking about. All pro, baby. You know Duran Bland. If we don't go to the Super Bowl, he will be in the Pro Bowl. Guarantee it. Boom. Win out to win home field advantage. That is my philosophy. Win out to win home field advantage. Boom. The Lunatic says, Filthy's at Buffalo, then versus San Fran at Dallas. As Romo said, next 3 weeks will be huge for NFC East and NFC Conference. Yeah, man, I'm hoping that Philly and Buffalo beat up on each other so that when we meet Buffalo, it's easier on us. But I hope Buffalo gets that dub. I hope San Fran gets that dub, and when we meet them, I hope we get that dub. That's 3 losses on it. That's 3 losses for them. That puts them at 4 losses, and that puts us at the top of the division. Come on now, we gotta do it. All right, Burrow K says, I thought of losing 4 straight to San Fran keeps the thought of losing 4 straight to San Fran keeps me up at night. Yeah, that San Francisco's our boogeyman. I mean, as much as Philly fans want to say that we're scared of Philadelphia, it's not you guys. For some reason, when we have to face San Francisco, like, I don't know what happens. The last time, this is the litmus test. This is going to prove this, that, and the third. Like, no, we don't need to go in there and say that. Like, we need to go in there and smack people in the mouth. We need to go in there, win the battle of the line of scrimmage. Win the battle in the trenches. That's what we need to do. We need to play bully ball with San Francisco, because if we just allow them to push us around, they're going to push us down all the time. But, excuse me. Luna Love says, Buffalo goes to Lincoln Financial. I mean, it's going to be tough, but we touched the Philadelphia Eagles in Lincoln Financial. It's not, out of the realm of possibility for somebody to go in there and beat the Philadelphia Eagles. So I think Buffalo may have a chance. I honestly think Josh Allen has a point to prove with all these interceptions that he's been throwing. This man has a point to prove, and he might prove it on Philly's head. I hope he does, at least. Boom. He said even better, they lose at home. Sam Howell had a very quiet 300 yards passing. Give Sam Howell a line and a nice run game. He could take you places. The man, he has vision. Yeah, he may throw picks, but like I said, if my quarterback can have 25 picks, if we make it to the Super Bowl and win, I would not care. Somebody would try to pick it apart, but it's like we made it to the Super Bowl. We won the Super Bowl. I don't care he got 30 picks. But Sam Howell, he's a talented young dude, and I hope that that's Washington Commanders quarterback moving forward because he has some talent. You know, he has a good arm, has nice accuracy. There was a few passes in this game where he threaded the needle, something fierce, like on those slant plays. He threaded that needle so good. It's like, man, stop it. Oh shoot. All right. Luna says that I need Buffalo to play desperate. Yes. They need to play desperate because they're on the cusp. They're on the cusp of missing the playoffs. As much of an elite quarterback as Josh Allen is to the talking heads, they're on the brink of missing the playoffs. So they're going to have to play with their back against the wall. And I just hope it translate in the Philly game, but I hope they break apart when it comes to us. Because we got to travel to cold Buffalo. Whew, they better. I tell you, that week, if I was anybody in the Dallas Cowboy organization that week, I'd be like, listen, Wednesday, we are traveling to Buffalo. We're going to be up there until we have to play, and we're going to be practicing outside. That way you guys can get acclimated to the cold. And I know it does get cold a little bit sometimes, down in Texas. I remember that freeze, and, Lord bless everybody that lost their lives in that freeze last year. But it gets cold in Texas. Not as cold as Buffalo. Boom. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. He said super what? Super what? Nah, we ain't jinxing it. We ain't gonna say it. We ain't gonna say it, brother. All right. Boom. Let's see. Burrow, hopefully, Lamb will get a pick six in the playoffs. I hope that man gets a pick six moving forward each game. Y'all will know. Don't test grown man Bland. Y'all throw it to his side, he gonna make you pay. And Sam Howell actually was throwing to his side a lot during this game. I was kind of shocked. Like, man, you testing the waters right now. This man gonna end up biting you. And what did he do? Fourth quarter, like it's clockwork, like it's supposed to happen. Like that's the scheme that we came up with. Last two games, fourth quarter, bam, pick six. Like, what's going on? What is going on? Bland is a grown man. Yeah, Randy said, we going DC for life. I'll finish that for you. Go. Yeah, let's go. All right, Melissa, what's going on? What's going on? How's it going? I don't know if I've seen you in the live, but if I haven't and you're new, welcome. Anybody that's new in here, welcome. This is the Angry Cowboys fan channel, and we talk about the Dallas Cowboys 24/7, 365, and we represent classy cowboy content over here, ladies and gentlemen. Triple C's. All right, D Webb. I think Bell is okay, but I hope him getting knocked up pushes them to get. Yeah. Darius Leonard, man. But I also heard that Philly is in the runnings to try to get him as well. We got to get him just so they don't get him. I mean, I'm in that type of mode right now. We cannot allow the people that are, our gatekeepers, so to speak, the people that are standing in our way, we can't allow them to get better. If we have a chance to go out and get this man, and he's a good linebacker, fits the scheme well, we need to get him. Forget that cup of coffee. We'll have that cup of coffee when you sign in this contract. That's what we need to do. Yes, go get him. He definitely could be a help going into the playoffs. But he don't need to go to Philly, I'll tell you that much. All right, Jared says Dak in Dallas is underrated. Yes, it pays for everybody to underrate the Cowboys. It pays for everybody to just get on them. But now you see that the Cowboys are playing lights out. And I think people are starting to see like, oh, man, Cowboys playing lights out. If we jump on the bandwagon, we'll get even more viewers. Yeah, y'all sneaky. Yeah, Nah, y'all was hating on him at the beginning, talking heads. Don't try to switch up now. Yeah, Thomas Mann says Dak for MVP. I mean, I love the fact that Dak is in the MVP conversation, but like I said, I've said it before in a video. Please, y'all can keep that MVP because I'm a superstitious person, and the only person in the last 22 years that has won MVP as well as the Super Bowl has been Patrick Mahomes. So, yeah, we'll take the Lombardi trophy. Luna says Teddy Bruschi picked both Panthers and Commanders. Teddy Bruschi's a hater. He is a hater. How you gonna pick the Carolina Panthers, the 1-8 Carolina Panthers? Like, come on, man. I mean, I can understand maybe picking the Washington Commanders because, like I said, the Commanders plays the Cowboys tough. But you coming into Jerry's world, we have a winning streak. Mark at 13 now in Jerry's world. You don't want to come to our backyard and see us because we're going to stomp you down. You know, I'm no violence promoted over here. Boom. All right. D-Web. Add a linebacker because in a pinch, if someone goes down at safety, Bell can move back. Yeah. For real, like we are kind of tempting fate with our safeties by moving them down to linebacker. Let's just go ahead and fill that void that Leighton Vander Esch left with his season-ending injury. Let's fill that void with an actual linebacker. You know, Loco says, "Super what?" I mean, I don't know what you mean, bro. Super chat, Super Bowl. You know, I don't know what you mean, but Seattle pick 6. I love to see it. Randy Jackson. Randy Jackson. What's going on, man? All right. No, you were not. Law Nation said it first. Give Dak his money. Love you, but keep it. Oh, I didn't know Law Nation said it first. Well, I'll give props to Law Nation. Law Nation, you know you are the GOAT of this content creation stuff, of this cowboy content. So I definitely give my love, praise, and admiration for Law Nation. So if he said it first, he said it first. I have no problem saying that. Love you, Law Nation. Right. Let's see. Where were we? My bad. Keep it 100. I didn't know. All right. Luda said we need to bully Kittle. Yeah, we do. We need to bully Kittle, and we need to bully it's Kittle, Debo, and Ayuk. Those are the 3 that we need to handle when it comes to the San Francisco 40. We need this. No. We need someone to take the 49ers down for us. No. Want something done, gotta do it yourself. And if we do it ourselves, if we go into the playoffs and we take down the 49ers and take down the Philadelphia Eagles, ooh-wee, what them talking heads got to say? What they got to say? All right, King says, even with the run defense struggles, we still haven't given up 100 or more yards on the ground. Boom. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. But it seems that a lot of the NFL teams aren't getting 100 yards rushing. Like we are slowly, well, we have transitioned to a passing league. And they're trying to solidify that by devaluing the running back position. The running back's not too important, blah, blah, blah. They're trying to make it all about the quarterback. But you are right. With our defensive struggles, we still haven't given up 100 yards. So technically, is it really a struggle? All right. Verl. Offensively, Dak is our biggest superpower. He is the 3rd great leader we've had after Roger and Tony. Yes, Roger Staubach and Troy. So what do you think about Tony? Because I watch a couple I watched some tape on Tony Romo. Obviously, I was a Cowboys fan the whole Tony Romo ride, And that man, him escaping the pocket, him buying time in the pocket, it's like second to none. He is so elusive. Like, but anyway, let's get off Tony Romo. uh Dak is our greatest superpower. Yes, definitely is. Happy Thanksgiving, Tim. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving. All right. Show me Collinsworth Earth. Okay. All right. Luna says, we let Chase Young go. We have to get. Yes. Yes. Chase Young. I was hoping that the Cowboys picked him up, but he went to the 49ers, if I'm not mistaken, correct? And when the 49ers picked him up, I'm like, what is going on? Y'all sitting here letting the opposition get stronger while we stay stagnant and don't do anything. But Jerry Jones said it. He continues to say, we like our guys. We like our guys. And you see what our guys do. Our guys stand up. Our guys take care of business. All right, Randy Jackson says, check out the final word with Boss Cowboy, Law Nation, Big Game James, and OC, DC for life. Let's go, Cowboys. Yeah, that's like the Avengers of Cowboys content. Yeah, the final word is the Avengers of Cowboy content. Yeah, I do watch them. I love it. I love watching them. I like watching Law and his brother too. That's hilarious. Oh man. All right, Virl. All right, that's between you and Luna Love. All right, H.G. Wells. Drugs ain't cowboys, ravers. What? Huh? Okay. All right. Maybe Trent and Debo would be absent down the line. Hopefully, if we meet again in the postseason. I don't wanna wish any type of injury on any. I don't want people to have excuses. Because you seen how, when we faced the Philadelphia Eagles and they had Gardner Minshew, it's like, man, y'all didn't face us with Jalen Hurts. So what I want to do is have Trent Williams and Debo Samuels with the 49ers, and we punch them all in the mouth. No violence, but we punch them all in the mouth, and we get the win even with them on the field. That's what Cowboys football is all about. Boom. I said we stomped them. First, did you say that we stomped the Commanders? I know I had it 38-10. I would not have thought that they would have dropped 45 on the Commanders. They did, and that's what it do. All right, Randy. Oh my God. Yo, yo, MetGo24 with the super chat. Yo, I truly, truly 150% appreciate you. I appreciate your donation. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to let you guys know that what you guys donate to the channel will be spent on the channel. You know what I'm saying? It'll be spent on equipment so we can upgrade what we got going here so we can make better videos for Cowboys Nation. So I truly, truly 100% appreciate every donation. That was MetGo24 with the $50 super chat. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, King. You notice how Romo kept mentioning Super Bowl when he talked about us during the commentary during the Commanders game. And then suddenly Bland breaks the pick six record, plus Jimmy getting in the Ring of Honor. It's all lining up. It is all lining up, Cowboys Nation. Oh my goodness. We're gonna keep that super chat up there for as long as it can stay. Oh dang, it just left. What the hell? Yeah, but it's all lining up, Cowboys Nation. Man, the records. Dak Prescott got a record. CD Lamb got a record. Deron Bland got a record. Now we about to put Jimmy Johnson into the Ring of Honor, letting all that negative karma that surrounded the Dallas Cowboys is being put to bed, Cowboys Nation. And I truly believe beyond a shadow of a doubt that once this is put to bed, the future is possible. You know, the future looks bright. You know what I'm saying? But again, Meko 24 and Verl K for the super chats. You guys are the MVPs. All right. Luna Love says, I see, but when they were on their losing streak, they weren't there. Now, who we talking about? All right. Luna also says this is actually the last comment. Eagles barely get by the Commanders, and they're finding ways to win. Cowboys destroy the Commanders, and it's just the Commanders. What does that say about the Philadelphia Eagles, though? You know, what does that say about them? They're finding a way to win. They're actually, scraping to get by. There's some where, that they'll beat their opponents by 8 and beat them by 9, things like that. But for the most part, yeah, they struggle. But at the end of the game, they muster, they come together. Like the game between the Eagles and the Cowboys. We had them, guys. And I hate to keep harping back on that game, but we had them. You know, we were there. We were on the 6-yard line. But with self-inflicted wounds and that pass rush at the end, they came together to secure that dub. And I feel that the Dallas Cowboys can do that now. You know what I'm saying? If we're down, and the fact is, like, since that game, we haven't been down. I love it. I love it, Cowboys Nation. We haven't been down. But the thing is, when adversity calls, it all depends on what you do. It's all about the peaks and valleys. It's not about the peak. It's about the valley and how you act in the valley, how you come out of that valley into the peak. And I believe that the Cowboys, we gonna make some noise in the playoffs. We gonna make some noise. There's a fine line between skill and luck, and they seem to have both. You're 100% right. Boom. Carlito, what's happening? What's happening? Everybody that's joined the chat that is new to the Angry Cowboys fan channel, I truly appreciate you guys coming. For everybody that is subscribers that have been down with me, my day ones, I truly appreciate you guys. I truly appreciate everybody that stops by, especially on Turkey Day. Like, y'all could be anywhere. Y'all could be with y'all family and everything, but y'all spending time with your extended family. You're spending time with your Cowboy family. And I truly appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. Yeah, so how about we start spamming? Get on all your social media, start spamming the hashtag Grown Man Bland or Bland DPOY, because he deserves to be Defensive Player of the Year. He has records. What other defensive player has a record now? Man, he deserves it. He deserves it 150,000%. All right. When Dak ate the turkey, I was on the yeah. When they went to the little Salvation Army bucket, I was like, okay, what they gonna do? You know, what's gonna happen? And then Devontae Turpin jumped in and grabbed the turkey leg. I was like, oh man. Once Dak took a bite of that turkey leg, I was like, yep, sit him down. Sit him down. Just let him rock. And like I said before the game, our goal, our mission should be have Dak sitting at the beginning or toward the middle of the fourth quarter. I know that Cooper Rush wasn't able to get into the game because the Washington Commanders ended the game, with the ball. But that is the goal. Have Dak Prescott worry-free on the sidelines at the end of the game. Dallas, man, y'all did us justice. Y'all did Cowboys Nation justice, and we applaud y'all. Where my applaud button? There it is. Give the Dallas Cowboys a round of applause. Yes. And if you're down with the Dallas Cowboys,
Give me a hell yeah.
give me a hell yeah in the chat. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's get to these final comments, and then I'm going to roll out of here and let y'all go, because on the East Coast, it's 10:45. It's late, but I wanted to let everybody, get their lives off, let Law Nation get his live off and everything. Didn't want to interrupt any other Cowboy content creators, so that's why I'm coming at y'all a little bit later. Bars, jeez. All right, let's see. Sherman was hating life when the Cowboys went up by 35, I bet. Yeah. I'm so curious. I want to see what they have to say now. I want to see what they got to say. Like people like Get Up and stuff. They're pretty good. They'll give an objective opinion, but it's the speaks, it's the undisputeds, it's the first takes that I want to see their take either tomorrow or Monday. And if it ain't right, I'm on them. The Dak Attack is on them. Shout out Dak Attack. Right. Better TV options. Oh, shoot. What are better TV options? Let me know. All right. He said, Dak is balling so hard. Kellen Moore is an afterthought. Man, I thought that whenever we played the Chargers. When you saw Kellen Moore on the sidelines, he was like, oh, no. I was like, we made the right decision. I know there was people, whenever our offense couldn't get started, they were talking about, well, it was the wrong decision to get rid of Kellen Moore. Like, let's just continue to get acclimated to this Texas Coast offense, and maybe it's going to pop. We struggled at the beginning of the season, but we got dubs. We found ways to win, But also at the same time, we was blowing the people that we should be blowing out. But as far as our offense and how stagnant it was, I'm so thankful on Turkey Day, so thankful that we've gotten it right, that we have started on our course, and now we are trending upwards heading into December football, because y'all know what the narrative is with Stephen A. We get to November and December and January football, and we tend to fall apart. But right now, we look like we playing the best football that we have played in a couple years going into December. And I'm loving every minute of it. Right, D'Angelo Brown says Sherman gave Bland props on his X account. Okay, yeah, I mean that's definitely defensive backs giving each other props. Like from one defensive back to another, you did the damn thing, and I'm gonna say that because it's 10:48. All right, King. I've never seen Dak put his hat on this much in the fourth this season. It's crazy. Yeah, I love it. I love the fact that he could just sit down. He could take it easy in the fourth quarter. Preserve your energy. Preserve your energy, young man, because we got to turn around again next week on Thursday and face Geno and the Seattle Seahawks. And Geno ain't injured, is he? I'm going to have to do my homework. Hopefully he's not. But I'm going to go check out, the Seahawks and everything, do the pregame. I think I'm going to do another live for the pregame for the Seahawks and have y'all in here. But one thing that I'm going to let you guys know, Cowboys Nation, the week that we play the Philadelphia Eagles, I'm trying to work some stuff out to where not during the game, because I leave that, to Law Nation so he can, do the, during the game, so he can live cast during the game. I leave that up to him. But during the week that we play the Philadelphia Eagles, I'm going to have a few of my boys on here. It's going to be three guys. My brother-in-law, my DJ, who is super dope, and another guy that I do horror stuff with, horror content. They are all Philadelphia Eagles fans. So, Cowboys Nation, I'm going to need you to join that live whenever we do it, because I'm going to need your help when it comes to fending off these Philadelphia Eagles fans. They're not the typical Philly fans. They're not the ones F the Cowboys at any chance they get. They're objective. Like my man Philly, he said, he thought that they were going to beat the brakes, the rotors, the struts right off of Washington. And that's what they did. But I'm going to have them all on live, and we're going to be talking Cowboy Eagles football. So I'm definitely going to need y'all in here and having my back, because I'm going to be the only solo Cowboy defending the Dallas Cowboys. All right. Sherman the Grinch will downplay Bland. All right. Yeah, I mean, he better not downplay. He better not downplay history. Like Richard Sherman, even you couldn't get this. So you better give him his props. Give props where they're due. All right, Carlito says, remember that he said McLaurin was better. Oh, Lord. McLaurin was better than Lamb? I remember when he said Lamb wasn't a true number one and that they weren't overly impressed by Bland. They all have to eat crow. Oh man, they ate turkey today. They ate crow today. The Commanders ate a 40 burger today. Boy, they eating all kinds of stuff on Turkey Day, and I love it, Dallas Cowboys. Keep it coming. All right. Luna says Commanders is a bad team. That's what they'll say. Yeah. And Joy Taylor, she kind of said it correct. Like, yeah, they may be a bad team, but they're out there handling these bad teams handedly. They're not just coming out. They're not just scraping to get a win. They're not just beating these guys by 3 points, by 5 points. The Cowboys are blowing these people out. They're blowing the competition out. So what I need from the Dallas Cowboys, what I truly need from the Dallas Cowboys, and I'm not going to look at, like a Seattle or a Philly game where you got to go in there and blow these guys out. No. But play the same style of complimentary football that you did today, and both those teams going home with an L. For real. Ooh, I like that. Carlito, I like that. Kellen Moore leaving was addition by subtraction. I like that. We got better as a team after Kellen Moore left. You are truly right. Addition by subtraction. I'm gonna steal that from you, but I'll give you props though. I'll give you props. I say Carlito came up with this, but I'm gonna be using it in my day to day. All right, Luna. Notice early in the season, their narrative was Dak wasn't throwing enough. Defense scoring wasn't sustainable, etc., etc. Now it is Dak is stat padding and these bad teams. Nah, no, there's no way you could say that. I mean, I'm not saying you, Luna, but there's no way that the talking heads could say that Dak is stat pad. And I remember when Dak first couple years, they called him Dinkin' Dak. Oh, he don't throw it down the field. He just be dinking and dunking. Then when he started throwing down the field but catching interceptions, oh, he's the turnover king. He's an interception king. Bro, you can't have your cake and eat it too. But, he can be more accurate. He can protect the ball a little bit more. But that's the risk you take when you throw down the field, when you don't dink and dunk. So you can't have it both ways, talking heads. You can't have it both ways. All right. King says, when we beat Seattle, they're going to say the same thing. Nah, because let me check real quick. I'm about to I'm about to check the Seattle Seahawks record because they can't say the same thing. Oh, Seattle is currently losing to the San Francisco 49ers 24-13 with 13 minutes and 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Right now, the Seattle Seahawks have the ball. It is 1st and 10 on Seattle's 29. Man, the San Francisco 49ers came out and scored 17 in the second. You know what? F them. I ain't talking about them. This is Cowboy Nation. Man, forget them. But yeah, they're 6-4. Seattle Seahawks are 6-4. They are a team that's above 500. I don't want to hear, oh, y'all don't ever beat teams above 500. When we beat the Seattle Seahawks, and, if and when we beat the Seattle Seahawks, that's a team that's above 500. I ain't trying to hear it. I ain't trying to hear that stuff no more. Y'all might as well just narrow it down to, well, y'all ain't beat Philly or the 49ers. That's what you might as well narrow it down to. And I hope we can put the stomps and the brakes on Miami. I hope we can slow their high octane offense down, because that's exactly what needs to happen with them. But boom. Let's see. How about them Cowboys, baby? How about them Cowboys? All right. Burrow, angry fan. What is the difference between blood splatter and blood spatter? I told my co-owner the same thing. I was like, honestly, it's blood spatter. It is spatter talk cinema, but it didn't have the same ring to it. A spatter talk cinema didn't have the same ring as splatter talk cinema, so we stuck with the splatter talk. I appreciate anybody that came from the Angry Cowboys channel over to my other channel that has to do with horror movie content, Splatter Talk Cinema. And I hope that anybody that went over there is not offended by the language. Yes, I don't swear too much on this channel, but over there, I let my proverbial hair down. The next story is going to be Seattle is a bad team. They better not, King. They better not. They don't want to do that. Sean Gilmore. Oh, Sean Gilmore. Stephon Gilmore. You agree with me? Yeah, I agree with me too. But ladies and gentlemen, just, you don't have to agree with me. If I say something that you don't agree with, by all means, give me your raw and uncut in the comments. But all I ask is that we have classy cowboy comment. That's all I ask. But yeah, how about them Cowboys? Happy Thanksgiving. SMG, happy Thanksgiving. When we beat the Seattle Seahawks, speak it into existence. Beating them. It's happening. It's going down. We are going to the NFC Championship this year. I got to speak it into existence. Right, and the last comment, D'Angelo Brown. Gino's limping. Oh, Gino's in the game. Gino is in the game. He's limping now. Oh, boy. Man, I hate to see injuries in this game. I hate to see injuries. Man, because, playing semi-pro, every time that there was an injury on the field, I don't care if it was their team that had the injury, our team took a knee in solidarity, because nobody wants to see another person get injured. Nobody wants to see another person get injured and then, how they going to feed their family. I know it's the NFL and they got guaranteed money and things like that, but I don't want to see nobody injured. But at the same time, if two teams are beating up on each other and something happens to happen and the Seahawks come down to Cowboys Nation, they come down to Jerry's World without Geno Smith, I mean, I'm not gonna be mad. But I hope him and wish him well. And I actually hope that who actually, guys, Cowboy Nation, who do you guys want to win that game? Seattle or San Francisco? San Francisco so you can, kind of bring them down to earth because ever since they got their guys back, oh man, they're in the power rankings. They're probably right under Philadelphia. Damn, they dropped 3 straight, but they're right under Philadelphia? Come on now. Man, we dropped 3 throughout the season and we can't get it number 3. They trying to say that the Lions are ahead of us. Ha ha ha. Could y'all believe the Green Bay and the Detroit Lions game? Man, Green Bay did us a favor. But anywho, Raymond, Dallas Cowboys, great game. Great game. I called the interception to run Bland right. Yes or huh? you know, like put that back together for me. I'll read it again. All right, Luna says, Seattle. I want to win. You want Seattle to win this game. Okay. Okay, so you want Seattle to win this game probably to bring the 49ers back down to earth, and I kind of want Seattle to win this game, but at the same time, I don't because I don't want them to win this game. I don't want them coming in Jerry's world with momentum. And beating the San Francisco 49ers will give them that momentum. Like, oh, y'all say that they the bully? We just beat the bully. Now let's go down into Jerry's world and stop their streak. It ain't happening, Seattle. It's not happening, Pete Carroll, Geno Smith. Nah, we ain't going up to Seattle with the 13th man and everything. Y'all coming to Jerry's world where y'all gonna have to go off silent counts because Jerry's world gonna be rocking that day. Did y'all hear the audience today? Did y'all hear the crowd in attendance? Boy, they was rocking on third downs. But, all right, anywho. Oh, word? They tied now? Let me see. Nah, they ain't tied yet. It's 24-13. San Francisco got the ball. All right. Next 4 dubs. I'm calling it now. SMG calling the next 4 are dubs. That's what I'm talking about. The next 4 dubs, baby. Talk it into existence. Luda Love said it. Talk it into existence. Boom. Seattle might lose the next 4 games. Yo, they gonna lose the one to us. I tell you that much. They gonna lose the one to us. D'Angelo Brown, Eagles, Lions, 49ers, Cowboys, Seahawks, Saints. That's playoff ranks. I would not mind it a bit to go down to New Orleans and face them. I know that's the easy cop out, but I wouldn't mind it. Right, Luna. Jerry was feasting today. So was the Cowboys. Yeah, you seen him. You seen him up in the suite over there eating his turkey and everything. Over there eating his Thanksgiving plate. Like, all right, Jerry, do your thing. And speaking of Jerry's World, I've never been to a game at Jerry's World. I've never been. I've been to a game in MetLife Stadium, but I've never been to Jerry's World. And I believe this year I'm not gonna go to a game. My wife has family and stuff down in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So we're going to go down and visit family, but also take a tour of Jerry's World. We tried doing it the last time we went down, but they had monster trucks going on, so we couldn't do it. But this, probably early next year, sometime next year, I want to make it out to Arlington to go to Jerry's World. Actually, I actually want to make it to the off season workouts and everything like that to see if we can see him over in Oxnard. But that'll happen when I get my bread up. But anyway, D'Angelo Brown not tied. I want the game to finish in a tie between. Oh, okay. So you want the 49ers and the Seahawks to tie? Huh? That's pretty interesting. That's pretty interesting. Luna Love, I would love going to New Orleans if we don't win out and try to get a bye. I said it before and I say it again. We are on the same page with that bye. We are on the same page with winning out. Everybody, well, not everybody, but a lot of people up. It's 30 now, 30-13, San Francisco. But a lot of people were, they were saying, we don't have to win out. We don't have to win out to get to the playoffs. Like, no, I'm not playing checkers in this situation, Cowboys Nation. I'm playing chess. Up. Yep, 31-13, San Francisco. Let me get this wrap off my screen. See that? But yeah, it's like, no, we don't have to win out. But if we do win out, if we work hard to win out, and Philly kind of slips up, we get that bye. They come through Jerry's World. Tony Romo and them even said it today in the game. You know what I'm saying? But boom, SMG. I told my girl the same thing about the that's honestly, that's the easy way out. And I know people say, oh, don't take the easy way out. But shoot, when it come to that Lombardi, yeah, we'll take the New Orleans Saints any day. Yep, and the game is pretty much over. Yeah, you're right, Luna. The game between the Seahawks is pretty much over. 7 minutes and 51 seconds in the fourth quarter, 31-13. I don't see them coming back. So, next week, the Seattle Seahawks will be coming to Jerry's World looking for some get back. Right now, we have 2 games where we're riding the momentum. Let's see. Boom. 2 games, a total combined score for us, 83 points. 83 points? What? It was 38 against the Carolina Panthers and 45 against the Washington Commanders. We are doing a damn good job, Cowboys Nation. Damn good job. But ladies and gentlemen, I am going to end this live right now because I done kept y'all on here for a minute. And that was not my intention. I just wanted to touch base with you guys, get your guys' emotions, your raw and uncut emotions about the game against the Washington Commanders. I wanted to talk to y'all, Cowboys Nation, because ain't nothing like talking to y'all. My day ones, the people that has come to these lives every single time, the people that are joining these lives for the first time. I love coming on here talking to y'all and spitting all about this Cowboys knowledge, all about this Cowboy content. Without you guys, this ain't possible. So I just want to say thank you guys. If you are not subscribed to the channel, I highly advise you, please subscribe to the channel. It's free. Share the content. Share it with other like-minded Cowboys fans. If you got a friend who has a friend that is a Cowboys fan, let them know what we do here. You know what I'm saying? Let them know that we represent the Dallas Cowboys from start to finish, from the womb to the tomb. Drop a like on this live. And like I said, share the content. It really helps us out. Trying to reach the goal of 2,000 subscribers. Right now, I'm doing incremental goals, and right now it's a 2,000 subscriber count, so we can reach that goal, Cowboy Nation, but I need your help to do it. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I want to say thank you guys. Shouts out Burl K, SMG, Luna Love, D'Angelo Brown, everybody that has been rocking with me. I appreciate it. Mojo, Raymond, King, everybody. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. This has been your boy, the Angry Cowboys fan. Be on the lookout for more content. But I'm out.